Guys, check this out. We took apart the F-250 to put together this F-450 beast right here.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna continue working on our 2019 Ford F-450 Platinum. And what we're gonna do is actually head back to vtuned shop and continue working on the framework, and hopefully we get it knocked out. So let's go ahead and head that way and get straight to work.
All right, so here at vtuned shop, and before we get started, we do need to actually run to the junkyard, right?
Yeah, that's the first thing we're gonna do because we do need a few little pieces like this, right?
Yeah, this bracket right here that holds the radiator support to the frame rail, it's a bit bent.
Yeah, we were gonna go to the dealership for this stuff, but we really didn't know this stuff was damaged. Along with this bar here, we totally forgot about that.
Yeah, because we couldn't really see it and we didn't really recognize it until we started pulling frames. So let's head to the junkyard and see what we can find.
Oh, snap.
That's a bent one.
Found the golden nugget, didn't you?
I think this one's good, man.
Is it? Oh, dang, this one is smacked.
That side looks good, though.
It's missing that piece, so yeah, look, it's probably over there.
Let me know if y'all find anything. There might be some parts inside. I know how they like to do that too. Is this one of the bolts from it? Got a nice little flatbed on it. Never mind. Sucker is ruined. This right here is where you stand for hunting season. They got anything?
This is a 450.
Is it?
Yeah. Look, it has these little plastic
Little
pieces.
adapters. Dang, dude, this thing got whacked. All right, so this one is kind of stuck, so we're just gonna go ahead and pass up on it for now and see if we can go find another Ford. Because if we do want to get this one, we're gonna have to grab a jack and all that stuff. I don't know no other junkyard that does it like this, to be honest with you. They got them piled up big. I think 3 high is the limit, or is that 4 high you see there?
I don't know.
You see a 4 high there?
That's some skyscrapers right there.
This is art right here, but we're still looking, still digging deep into this junkyard. Hopefully we could find a truck right there. No. Yo, look at this convertible truck, dude. I can't believe they made them like this. And it's still got the glass and all. Oh, dude, they got like the frameless glass, dude.
That is awesome.
Tesla doesn't even do that right there, to be honest with you.
Amazing.
Dude, that's pretty sick, actually.
We got it.
Ooh, do we? Nice.
We could have got some parts off of this one.
Dang.
Oh, hey,
Oh.
is this good, Ben?
We got the radiator support, dude.
Yeah, why
That's
do
what
y'all need that?
we're waiting on that from the dealership, and they're just slow. As long as it's not cracked. Does it look twisted over there? Jump over on this hood. This hood's damaged already.
I don't see no cracks.
Wait, you guys need a manual?
Oh, snap, dude, we do. Ours didn't come with one, you know? And we gotta know what kind of engine we
Yeah,
got.
ours is automatic. We need a manual.
You'll never take my guns. Walker, Texas Ranger right there. But yeah, we got everything that we needed. Now let's head back to the shop. All right, so we are back from the junkyard with all the parts that we need. Now we're actually gonna do a couple final pulls, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do some couple final pulls, and then we'll put the aprons on.
Aprons, and then the radiator support and all that good stuff.
Then
We're
the whole
getting close.
truck, and we'll be good to go
We'll
after
be out of here in
that.
no time. But let's go ahead and keep on moving. Alrighty guys, so these frame rails are 100% straight. We even threw on the apron and also this lower radiator support bar. We were just about to throw on this side, but then we ran out, or y'all didn't have any.
Yeah, we didn't have no panel bonds.
Panel
so we'll
bonds.
get some tomorrow. And
That's right, because it is kind of late in the day. Everything is starting to close right now, so we're actually going to continue tomorrow in the morning.
All right, guys, so it is the next day, and what we're about to do is go over everything that we accomplished and what's about to come next. The frame rails are basically 100%.
Oh yeah, we got the frame rails lined up really good. We did a ton of measuring. It's pretty hard to measure these frame rails because there's no certain points, but we got them nice and lined up. And we also got the aprons lined up, and we put the radiator support onto the aprons, made it basically one complete package.
Yeah, it's not 100% welded in just yet. As you can tell, we just did it by vice grips, but it's ready to go on. All we have to do is basically prep the tub, right?
Yeah, we need to get all the old panel bond off the tub.
Yeah, just go ahead and grind this stuff down, and then once we grind it down, we're gonna go ahead and panel bond this sucker together, rivet it, bolt it up, whatever it needs, and hopefully get these aprons lined up 100%, and then we'll be ready for some fenders, right?
Fenders, hood, bumpers, and grills. We'll go ahead and assemble the whole front end.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy, so let's go ahead and get started.
Alrighty guys, so now that we got these areas grinded down, we are about to wax and grease remove, that way the panel bond bonds properly, and we also grinded the aprons as well. But right before we throw them on the truck, we're gonna grab some quick measurements from the F-250 here. That way we know we are on OEM specs. So the boys over here are tearing this brand new F-250 apart. It ain't brand new, but it ain't never been torn apart. So how's that feel, boys?
Feels awesome, man.
We're about to make this F-450 almost OEM based off of this F-250, right? Hopefully everything's the same, right?
Yeah, everything's basically the same except for like, what do you say, the huge middle section of the frame rail on these trucks.
The only thing that's the different is the frame. That frame's
the center section, well the front section is kind of the same, right? Almost the same.
The brackets are the same, but that one's just much thicker.
I mean, it's just a beefy truck. This right here is just for work and play, you know what I mean? That one is strictly for work there. But yeah, let's tear this sucker apart, grab those measurements, and start applying those aprons there.
Let's do it. So we went ahead and put the bumper from that F-250 on this F-450. Everything lines up really good. Now it's time to go ahead and put the aprons on. Do one more test fit with the hood, the fenders, and the bumper. Make sure everything fits up good, and then we'll move on from there.
All right guys, check this out. So the hood finally aligned with the fenders, and we also went ahead and threw on this grill support.
Everything is lining up, which is great. We still got this little, what is this device called right here?
It's just a porta power, I guess.
Porta power. We kind of got the frame or the aprons kind of pushed that way. That way we could tack them into place here soon. Then it'll all stay into place, right?
Yep.
But luckily we got that F-250 over there, getting some measurements, stealing some parts and all that good stuff. So let's keep on moving here, get everything lined up. All right guys, so we were just about to keep moving, and vtuned actually noticed that our door was kind of out of whack. And what was up with it there?
I'm guessing when it got into accident, the fender kind of pushed the door out. So I just unscrewed it, and there's actually a lot of adjustability on this hinge.
On this Ford overall, there's tons of adjustability, right?
Tells you a lot about the designers.
Yeah, that's true, dude. Oh, dude, that's way better. There was a big old gap there that'll probably make noise, right?
Yeah,
on the
it
highway.
was like sticking out right here. But there it is, right there. It looks really
fixed
good.
it, man. vtuned the magician, right?
Oh yeah.
What you got there? Had to swing by the house to grab some extra parts, bolts and nuts and all that good stuff. But now I think, is it time for the headlights vtuned?
Yep. I
Dude,
got all the bolts here.
it's time for the headlights. Dang.
I got everything.
Man, dude, you should see the body gaps on this thing, man.
They look good.
Beautiful.
They better look good.
Bonito. Dang, son, check out all these Fords we got here, but the best looking one is this one. Look at that,
Dude,
front
that looks
end.
so good, dude. That's crazy how the headlights turned out,
dude.
That looks legit, man. Just makes you want to go ahead and just paint this, color match this to the truck,
Color
dude.
match it back, but we do got the older front bumper on there, right?
Yep.
The newer one looks a lot better, but this is just for,
fog lights.
oh yeah.
This is just for reference, just to get to see how well the frame got pushed out. I mean, pulled out, and it looks absolutely amazing, dude.
What do
It's
you-
all perfect.
What do you say about all the body gaps? Is everything good?
They need a little more tweaking, but
That's after we do the,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta tear this
panel
thing
bond.
back apart after this, man. Tear it back apart, and we forgot that we have to put the panel bond
yeah, we're
after
gonna put
this.
the panel bond on, and then we have to put everything back on and do some plug welds on the side.
plug weld. Oh yeah, the little you call those? I just call them spot welds. I don't know the technical term.
Plug welds.
Plug welds, spot welds. But dude, I'm just flabbergasted at how this turned out right here. Look at this. Look at this front end, dude.
Yeah, it looks like a beast,
Dude,
dude.
looks-
But it's gonna look way better whenever we get our 2019 bumper, because I think the 2019 actually like goes on an angle right here, and it has like some nice cuts and stuff. But dude, other
Looks
than that,
good. You were measuring the front bumper, like, you know, just doing the little finger method right there. And what did you find out about this side over here?
Well, this bumper is a little damaged.
Yeah, we
right
thought
here.
it was off, but technically this bumper has a little danger on here, you know, construction stuff.
yeah,
When you're on-
pushed in and pushed up right there, so we're all good, dude.
Dude,
Let's go ahead and actually tear this thing back apart so we can go ahead and
Apply the panel
the
bond.
plug welds, whatever you want to call it.
We'll probably first do the plug welds. That way everything then we can take it all off as a
Yeah.
unit, right? So let's go ahead and get started, boys, and hopefully get that panel bonded on there.
Let's do it.
So we got the panel bond on the aprons and on the cab. Now let's go ahead and get this piece on there, and then later we'll get rid of these self-tapping screws right here and put some nice plug welds right here. The only reason we put the self-tappers there is just to hold everything into position, and you just unbolt it and bolt it back in, and you know exactly where it should be. So let's go ahead and get this back on here.
Let's do it, man. Let's grab it.
After this, dude, it is game time, boys.
It's time to assemble the whole truck.
And we kind of got to move quick because this panel bond. How long does this panel bond?
You got about a couple hours, 2-3 hours.
Oh, perfect.
Waiting time, but it takes around 24 hours to dry completely.
24 hours to cure, so let's go ahead, keep moving here. And then after this, are we gonna test fit the body panels one last time?
We'll make sure we test fit all the body panels and then we'll weld this up.
All right, so we do got a huge mess on our hands, but instead of putting on any body panels, what we did was actually put together all of our like components around here, the wires, all that good stuff, dude. We got a huge mess on our hands, but we're getting closer and closer every dang time.
Oh yeah, man, we're about to put everything, all the wires, just been a big jungle over here, so
man.
Big spaghettis, but we're trying to figure everything out. We're screwing everything back together. We just got the batteries in, so we got power to this thing. Now, what do you say, radiators, cooling system?
Cooling system, that's pretty much it, and then all the body panels, and that's, I guess that's it.
Dude.
We even threw on this, what's that, track bar. As for the sway bar, I don't know if we'll throw that on till later probably, because I think it is a little bit bent, so we'll just save that for later. But we're getting everything back together. I mean, we're figuring out where everything goes. Luckily, we got that F-250, dude.
Oh yeah, man, that thing has been like a blueprint for us. We're just going back and forth, but right now we're about to just keep going and see if we can get this thing started tonight.
Yeah, we'll get it started, I think. We'll probably put some coolant in it as well, and I think we'll throw on all the body panels.
Yeah, all the body panels, definitely.
Plug in them headlights. That's what I'm very excited for, dude.
That's like the most exciting part about this. Once you get everything on there, them headlights, I want to see how bright they are.
All right, so we put back together the F-250 because he's running back home to grab some brackets. That way we could actually mount this whole entire cooling system to this lower radiator support here. There's some sort of bracket that goes there. And while he's picking that stuff up along with the trailer, me and the vtuned here are gonna actually go ahead and put on the hood, the fenders, and that's pretty much it. Just the hood and the fenders, line that stuff up. And when he gets back, we'll install a cooling system and pretty much everything else, the grill and all that good stuff. All right, so we finally got the front end completely back together along with the cooling system. Now we're gonna actually fill up the cooling system. That way we could pretty much get it started up, and we're gonna start taking off the chains, right?
Yeah, we'll take off all the chains, get the trunk off the frame.
Good. Put the wheels on. This is what we've been waiting for. We got a few little things. We might throw on the sway bar and the, what's that called? Steering stabilizer, right?
Because we're gonna be driving it down the road.
Yes, sir. We're gonna take it down the highway right after this, but we're gonna fill it up and start taking it off this frame rack and take her home, dude. Son, that looks good, dude. Look how bright that thing is. You ever seen anything that bright before? I knew you
Brighter than the sun.
That's the moon right there, brighter than the sun. Dude, it's looking mighty fine. That is sick. We got all the coolant in it. Now let's drop this sucker off this frame machine, boys.
Do it. Dang, she is finally coming off, dude. It's a big moment right here. Woo, she's looking pretty.
Alrighty guys, so that is it for today's video. Tons of hard work was put in by vtuned. We try to help him out as much as possible, but definitely be sure to follow him on Instagram and his YouTube channel. Does some sick stuff as well, so tell him where to go.
Go ahead and check me out on vtuned on YouTube and Instagram. We're building some pretty cool builds. We got a Nissan GTR right now. We got some pretty cool projects coming up. So go ahead and check that out.
Definitely guys, and also follow us on Instagram at goonzquad. And if you want to help support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com. With that being said, thank you guys for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you next time. Peace.